I do know that, that these were not dogs that were kept in where we would traditionally associate it as a family atmosphere.
We start with this breaking news right now. Just awful news of a man killed by a pack of dogs.
8 or 9 dogs mauled that man last night in a yard off Central Avenue in Albany. This was a story we brought you as breaking news live at 9 just last night. Dan Levy live in Albany now with breaking details today. Dan.
Rachel, good afternoon to you. You know, as upsetting and unsettling as it is to hear that a man was mauled to death on the very spot where I'm standing last night by at least 8 or 9 mixed breed pit bulls, neighbors tell me they are equally shocked to find out that after the attack, authorities seized 24 dogs from the residence directly next door. The emergency 911 call came to Albany Police Dispatch just minutes before 6 o'clock, and just moments after the first officer arrived on the scene, he witnessed a man being attacked by as many as 8 or 9 mixed-breed pit bulls. The officer drew his weapon and fired multiple times, killing one of the dogs. The rest of them dispersed. They were later rounded up by what Police Chief Eric Hawkins described as a caretaker. Now, when emergency life-saving efforts failed, 59-year-old James Provost of Schenectady lay dead in the backyard. The owner of the dogs, who police say lives in Cohoes, was later contacted and questioned. And as I mentioned, the dogs were all seized, 9 adults and 15 puppies. None of them were up to date with their registration. The continuing investigation is already well underway.
There are a lot of questions that we have as to why they were there, exactly how they were being, how these dogs were being raised, with how they were being used, and any other activities these dogs were involved in. So that's a part of what we're looking into now.
Have you heard those dogs barking before?
Oh, yeah, they bark every day. You hear them a lot. They sound like vicious dogs, too, like fighting dogs. There's a bunch of them.
You're looking at a live picture of the tire swing in the backyard where the dogs were actually living and where they hung out in the backyard and where they were trained. That is not, however, where their attack took place. As we pan over this way, the attack took place in this yard. There is fencing in between the 2 yards. It's about 5 feet high. It doesn't seem likely that 9 dogs would have jumped over the fence together. It's possible the gate was left open, but we just don't know. That is all part of the investigation. The police chief, Eric Hawkins, tells me that the city has never received any complaints about noisy dogs here before. However, last May, they did execute a search warrant at that house. It was for drugs, and at the time they seized 8 or 9 dogs. The chief says he's not clear at this point if those were the dogs involved in last night's attack here. We're live in Albany off Central Avenue with coverage you can trust. Dan Levy, News Channel 13. Back to you in the studio.
Just so disturbing. Dan, thank you for the latest information.